Hey, what's up? John Sonmez from SimpleProgrammer.com. So I got a question here from Alex, which is one of those questions that kind of ticks me off when companies do this. I'll try to give you some advice. It's regarding stock options. And Alex says, first, thanks for replying to my email. Here's my question. My previous company owes me a document of stock option in response to my email, details below. What should I do? And he put in here that basically, let's see. He says, I'm a software developer in Vancouver, Canada. On my last day with my previous company, HR is supposed to give me the documents related to my stock option, but they said legal department was busy and couldn't prepare them in time, and they will send them to me ASAP. However, months after months, I didn't get anything. Every month I emailed HR about the documents. For the first 2 months, they said, still not ready. Then later, they just simply ignored me. It has been almost 6 months now. Right now, I have no idea how much I can get from the stock option. I don't know if it's worth hiring a lawyer. What should I do? Anything can help. Thanks. So this is one of those infuriating things. I did this video on what do you do when your client doesn't pay, right? And this is similar type of advice here, but it's really upsetting when people don't have the moral character, especially companies, to fulfill their obligations, and they do this little thing where they tell you the check's in the mail, or they tell you, they delay you, hoping that you'll not cash that rebate check or whatever, not fill out the form, right? It's ridiculous because it's just a bad business practice, and those things will catch up to you eventually. But how do you deal with this situation? What do you do in this case? So first of all, you need to calculate what is the value of this for your time, right? Anytime that you're like, we can go on sort of quests because we have a vendetta because someone has wronged us, and we can waste a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of emotional stress following up on something that may not be that important. If you worked for this company in the past, you kind of have an idea of how they're doing, and do you really think those stock options are worth anything? Go and review what it was supposed to be, what the details are, and make an estimate and figure out how much you think this is worth. If this is worth like $500, drop it. Don't even waste your time. It's not even worth it. Like, just move on. But if this could be worth like a significant amount of money, $10,000, more than that, I don't know, something like that, then there's a couple of things I'd advise you to do. First of all, you've already started to do this, but be even more so the squeaky wheel. Call them up every day if you have to, right? I, unfortunately, have had to do this. I'm not going to name names here because I'm still in business with some of these people, but I have had to call up, email blast again. I had a reminder in my calendar to email every single day a company that did not give me the information about something I created that they're supposed to pay me on, and I followed up. I called different people. Like, I was so annoying that they finally relented and gave me what I wanted. So be the squeaky wheel. The squeaky wheel definitely gets the grease. People take the path of least resistance. Right now, the path of least resistance is to ignore your occasional email or to reply to it and say, blah, 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 we're sending you the stock options. But I guarantee you, if you call up every day and send emails and you're going up the chain and talking to CEO, it doesn't take you long. You can, 5 minutes a day could be your campaign, and you can basically cause the path of least resistance to be giving you what you want. Being persistent is definitely valuable. I did another video on the power of persistence, so you can check out that video here, and it's definitely an admirable quality that will get you what you want a lot more often than you think. The other thing I would recommend here is that if this is a decent amount of money, a real simple solution which you might want to implement right now. I'm not a lawyer, so this is not legal advice, but what I would say is that contact a lawyer and just ask them what they would charge you, a flat fee, to just send a letter to them. In fact, they might not even, if you talk to a lawyer and you explain the situation and they think that there might be a case here, they might even do that part for free. Just say that, hey, look, if I do end up taking them to court, I'll I'll use you to represent me, whatever, and just say, hey, could you just type up a letter? It'll take you like 10 minutes, right? Offer to pay them something for it, or or something if they need to, but it's not going to cost you much, especially if you can negotiate this based on the prospect of future business, and just say, and just getting the letter from a lawyer is probably going to move HR, right? It's probably going to cause people to take action. You don't even have to follow through and file a suit. Don't even think about that. Just start off with a letter. Just getting a letter from a lawyer is a scary, if you've ever gotten one, it's a scary experience. Like, you're going to respond to that thing. I guarantee you. You're not just going to let that lie. So that's probably going to get you the response. You got to be careful here too, as far as burning bridges. Again, figure out what the value of this is and if it's worth burning this bridge. I don't know if you're in a small community there, and like messing with this company, it's going to cause you problems with future employment in that area. Maybe that CEO is well connected and they have a CEO lunch or something. So think about those things for your career as well, and see if this battle is worth fighting. If it is worth fighting, then fight it all the way. Fight it hard. Like I said, be the squeaky wheel. Get a lawyer to send a letter, and that's going to get you the response. And you're probably not going to have to take it to court. I can't imagine that as long as you do that you're going to have to take it to court. So there you go. I think that it's frustrating when this stuff happens, but you can't make it personal. You just got to realize, like, just think tactically. What is the most tactical thing that you can do to be able to get a hold of this money, or to get this thing to happen? And like I said, people operate on the path of least resistance. Be the squeaky wheel. Use the legal threat without having to actually go through and do it. By using authority, a lawyer. That's going to help you. So anyway, if you've got a question for me, you can email me at john@simpleprogrammer.com. And if you like this video, I have a legal request for you. Click the subscribe button, and it will obligate you to watching 2 to 3 of my videos every single day. No, just kidding. It won't obligate you, but you will get access to the videos that I put out every day on this channel, and I would love for you to join the community. If you enjoy this video and you feel like it could benefit someone who's struggling with a similar situation, go ahead and share it, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.